Welcome, friends. Welcome to today's Reconsider It live stream. Best live stream you're gonna see all day. And here on today's Reconsider It live stream, you are gonna get a very nice hour of some improvised live looping. All vocals. Everything you're hearing is just vocals. Everything in the looper is just vocals. Man, what a good experience it's going to be. We got the foundation of a beat. I'm going to be filling in the beat. I'm going to be bringing in the synthesizer. Synthesizer's not connected to the looper, so we're going to be playing around with that too. Who knows what we're going to be chatting about? Who knows? tinkering in the studio. My regulars know what it is. If you are new to the Reconsider It live streams, made the right decision joining us. We want you here. And as right now, we are in this beginning phase. We are warming up. We are warming up in this warm-up phase while we get the blood flowing and just sort of get acclimated to this foundation of a beat that I'm going to be building up alongside you on this stream. As we get warmed up to this beat, I need to celebrate. I need to celebrate you. Thank you for being here. Whether you are here with us live in the chat, or you are here with us live, but you are not in the chat, or you are here with us after the live, you are watching on replay. However it is that you are here with us, thank you for being here. I'm going to celebrate you at this time in this way. I have got my drink in my hand. I am going to clink the screen. You are invited to join the rest of us as we cheers along and celebrate our togetherness. Friends, it's coming really fast. I'm going to be real with you. It's going to happen very soon. My regulars may be accustomed to a count up, but in this case, you know the drill. You know what's coming. We don't even need to really do the count up, because you know that we're coming through really fast, and we're gonna do it like this, my friends. Yeah. Cheers, my friends. Clank. Oh man, that's good. Oh, that's the goodness. That's like the meter goes up to 9, and this just like busts out of the meter. So good, so much good. That's like all the good that you could possibly cram into a thing. It's just got all of it. Please like this video. Please could use some subs. Man. I see with us right now, we have got this world needs a hero. Plus, for Hold up. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. I don't observe that you have stopped the presses. Oh, please stop the presses. Stop the presses because is with us. Oh man. Man, we have got a Tinker stream on our hands. This is gonna be really good. I'm gonna be building up the beat a little more. We got a couple empty slots here. I'm gonna fill in the percussion more pretty much immediately. That's gonna be the first thing I fill in here. Flesh out this beat a little more. We're gonna add a little more melody or harmony or who knows, whatever I put up there. We're bringing in the synth as well. Man, what a stream you have tuned into. Friends, I have a moral dilemma. I have a moral dilemma here. If you are here live, I encourage you to advise me. Please put your advice. Please advice. If you are watching after the stream, I encourage you to please advice in the comments. Here's my moral dilemma. This is not the greatest moral issue of our time, but it is a moral dilemma that I have. Please advice. The moral dilemma is as follows. And by the way, please just keep this between us. Just keep this. Earlier on the stream, when Moser came in, he may recall, I stopped the presses. Like there was just an urgent plea to stop the presses because Moser was here. But now we know. Is here too. So just like, again, keep this between us. But since you know, like, Trusto Moser, twin brothers. So like Trusto doesn't know any of this. But like, you know, earlier I was like, stop the presses, Moser's here. My moral dilemma, my moral should I be doing that stop the presses thing when Trusto comes in now? I mean, I got to give him his intro also. Do it. What do I not stop the presses for Trusto? Like, I don't really know how to. I'm not sure what's the right way to handle that. So that's what I'm seeking your advice on. Please advice. So this is going pretty well. We have got a very nice start here. As I said, I'm going to fill in the percussion right quick. insofar as Jack is with us, please treat Jack with the utmost respect. You bet. That's the best kind of behavior that we like to see around here. Check it, and every day you're gonna get down. I'm nearing the ability to be appearing in that position. Check it, I'm wishing that it was getting with it. It's livid, and when you listen, yo, it's tight. And check it, I like when I just drop this right, and I'm dropping it right. I'm rocking it like I wasn't not hip hop in this mic. And yo, when I was dropping it, nothing could stop it, right? Rhymes. Doing some rhymes, friends. We also need to be building up the rest of this, or more of this. More of this top looper with the dopeness. Just when you thought things couldn't get any better. Whoa! Has joined the chat. I see from earlier, Jack was saying that we had a jazzy, groovy vibe. Yeah, I wasn't, when I put this together before the stream, I was like, oh, you know, I really like I love it when there's like a stop in the beat. Like there's a moment in there when just like everything stops together. That's so nice. I love that kind of stuff. I also see, friends, that the traitor to the has arrived. I see. This world needs a hero says, ooh, nice flow, Recon. Yeah, I'm trying to bring more of the freestyle raps onto the stream. My regulars know that most of my time rapping, I dare not use a word like career, but most of the time that I've rapped has focused heavily, almost entirely, on written rap. I never really invested much time at all in doing any kind of freestyling. That was not where my rap came from. My rap came from the fact that I used to write poetry, and before that, years ago, when I was really young, I did percussion in the grade school band. So like for most of my life, I've been counting time and, you know. And then I started writing poetry written on the page, doing performance poetry for a couple years. And in there somewhere, I started, doing rhyming, rhythming. And it resembled rap. And I was like, okay. And so I just started rapping. But it did not come from freestyling. I actually have a song of one verse that talks about this. Talks about how I did not come from, freestyling with my, friends or my, neighborhood. That is not how I began my rapping. So, freestyling is relatively new to me. But I do practice when I'm driving, I'll put on some instrumentals and rap. And I'm still building it into the live streams. So you can look forward to more of that. That's what I've been building up to this whole time. It's like you can look forward to more raps, freestyle raps, on these streams in an ongoing developing basis in the futuro. I also see David has joined us. Welcome, 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 welcome. My dear, dear friend. Trader of the Living is talking about having a flashback to the 4th grade. Yeah, I was in school band in 4th grade. In 3rd grade is when I started, if I recall correctly. I was 8 years old, started doing drums. My, how many? I guess 3 years. I did that. And then I moved to a different school and I picked up there. And I did that for another 3 years through 8th grade. But I stopped. I didn't keep doing it in 9th grade because as of 9th grade, it became a class that you'd be graded on it. And I didn't want to do that. For whatever reason, I had some kind of instinctual thing that said, no, I'm going to quit band before I do that. And I did. I quit band. In retrospect, that was totally the wrong move. I should not have quit band. I would have done very well in it, and I would have continued to develop my skill, and perhaps more importantly, I would have developed more of a social network around this thing that I was drawn to and I loved doing and I had fun doing. I totally should have stuck with it. So I say that for anyone who is like a mini me and you're back in that position. If for whatever inexplicable reason you have a similar no, I'm gonna, I'll quit band before I'll do it as a class instead of an extracurricular. If you have such a thing where you're thinking, no, I'm gonna quit before I would I don't know what's right for you. I don't know what's right for you, like for real. But I wish I could go back in time and change that one thing and live a different life. So think about that. I don't know what's right for you. But you don't want to be You don't want to be thinking about what you missed. You shouldn't do that to yourself. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you should. I don't know what's best for you. Maybe you should. David says, I would have loved band. Yeah, I mean, I was in that third grade to fifth grade, in the beginning of sixth grade, but third grade to fifth grade, those 3 years, my band teacher said that I was the best percussionist in the school, not just in my grade. The school went up to 8th grade, if I recall correctly. So that made me very, like, I guess, confident. And as I said, I continued when I went to a new school. It went well, 6th grade to 8th grade, but something about making it into a class where I would get a lecture and a homework and a grade, something about that just, I didn't want to do it anymore. There have been other cases where I've done things like that, where I stopped or I avoided doing something because I wasn't just like already interested in it. I was like, I don't want to bring effort into this. And then stop doing the thing. And in some cases, it's, you know, a perfectly fine strategy. That's why I say I don't know what's best for you. But there were at least some times when that strategy did not work well for me. What didn't work well for you? As I look over in the chat, I see also my friends, that we have all true. Still getting caught up on the chat. I see Jack says there must be some techniques to be discovered in there on the mic. What, when I was freestyling there? Yeah, I like to play with rhythms and polyrhythms and stuff. Or if not polyrhythms, then maybe that's not the right word for what I do in my rhymes. I have like coexisting rhythms that I like to play with in the rhymes. But I see All True says, this is superb. I love it when you freestyle. It's conversation with the universe. Conversation with the universe. Now that fills in a gap that I was thinking about in an unrelated topic earlier, which is, we could have the whole, it's not really unrelated, but, you know, on the Earth dimension, it was unrelated, unconnected. We really need to bring in the topic of multidimensionality into the world. I mean, come on now. There's so many things that people think are conflicts, but are really just interdimensional, like ships passing in the night. caught up on the chat here. Thankfully, Nick has arrived. Nick says, the educational rapper. Always reminds me of those school raps. When you're a kid and they showed you a video, whatever, anti-drug or something, pro-life, whatever, motivational hip-hop stuff in the 80s. That's what I sound like? You're not the first person to tell me that I have like a teacher rapping style. There's one rap in particular that I got that feedback on that I was shocked. It was with my crew, Outside Voices. If you look up... Oh, man. Should I put this in the chat? Should I put the link in the chat? Oh, should I put the link in? Should I put the link in the... Should I put the link in the chat? Should I put the link in the chat? Okay, I put the link in the chat. This rap, this was with my crew, Outside Voices. Our song, See You in the Sky. I thought this song was like so dope. One of our guys, one of the guys in our crew, he made the first 4 bars. He wrote the first 4 bars. And then the rest of us, we just took those first 4 bars and then we went our own ways and did whatever we wanted. And there was 6 of us, 6 rappers on that song. And I go first. After, if you were here for the most recent stream, you might have heard the story of my crew, Outside Voices. I really got to build up the rest of this beat here, man. Where we had a weekend where we just went to a cabin with no service and we wrote an EP together. Wrote and recorded. We wrote it on Saturday, recorded it on Sunday. So when we wrote this song, all of us, you know, we had a stereo system there with speakers. So we're all like walking around writing our own verses. And we, you know, at some point we came together. We're like, all right. What do you got? Let's do it. And so we're like sharing our verses and such. And I got some pretty good reactions from my verse. And they were like, yours has to go first. So they picked mine to go first. You know, if you listen to our albums, we have 2 albums. We have a full length and an EP. We're always like shuffling around the order of who's where. So, you know, everybody goes in whatever order. But in this one, I came first. But when I shared this one in a more public manner, not just around like friends, basically, existing listeners, but to people who never heard it before, that was one of the things, one of the pieces of feedback I got on this, that was like, this sounds like a teacher. I'm like, what? This sounds like a teacher in school with an educational rap? What are you talking about? I still don't get it. So if you could give me more information, was it Nick? It was Nick. If you have more information about like what is tipping you off to that, or if anybody else agrees, tell me what that is. Leave a comment below if you're watching after the stream. But I've heard that before, so I believe it. I'm just trying to like tune into what exactly you're talking about. Maybe I'll do more of it. Maybe I'll do some kind of like wacky character rapper. You know, some people do that kind of thing. They make a character, like how Andy Kaufman was a pro wrestler, but he was really just this character. I always thought that would be cool. So maybe I'll do some kind of like teacher character. Because I actually am a teacher. For real. That's what I do. I'm a professional educator. And I have been for 25 years. And I excel at it. So I could somehow merge my teaching and my rapping into some kind of super thing that no one else on earth can do. Nobody has my exact combination of talents in the way I have them. So I'm interested in knowing what can I amplify? What makes you think I'm a teacher? How can I dial that up and make a character out of it? This world needs a hero. Man, I'm just getting so caught. I'm 10 minutes behind. Look at this. This world needs a hero says, I didn't do band until high school. Until junior year in high school. Playing piano with the band. Trader Living says, I stayed in band until sophomore year. First chair clarinet in jazz. Oh, nice. And concert band. Trader Living says, I quit because I was embarrassed to carry it around. Ah, man. See, as much as I, if I were there with you when that happened, I'd be like, oh, man, you should totally, still keep doing it. I know what you mean. I don't necessarily, I do wish you had stuck with it more, but I know what you mean. It didn't mix with skateboarding and punk rock. Now think of how cool it would be. This opportunity is still available to you. Think of how cool it would be to be a punk rock clarinet player. Have some punk rock band, but you have a clarinet. Is there such a thing as an electric clarinet? I guess you could do that. You put a mic and you run it through an amp. I mean, I guess that would work. An electric clarinet player. People do really well with violins. They incorporate violins into rock. Or other types of things. Violins work really well. People throw some trumpets into some ska. Now we're going to get the clarinet punk rock. This is going to be the dopest thing anyone's ever heard. Whoa. I don't know if you caught this. If you're following along in the chat here. I don't know if you caught it. I'm going to put this on the screen. This is really intense. Kind of makes me just like, woof. Trader Living says, this beat is dope. Yeah, man, I gotta add more to this because it's still just the skeleton of the beat up here. I played around with the synth a bit. We've been chatting a lot. I'm going to add another layer to this up here. Then I'm going to keep getting caught up on the chat. I'm like 10 minutes behind. I'm getting caught up on the chat here. I'm seeing there's that spot from 10 minutes ago when I put that video in the... I put the link to the video. I forgot about that already. Yeah, that's the video where I remember getting the feedback that I sound like I'm a teacher. I'm like, what? How are you getting that? So again, I'm interested if you can give me that feedback. What is it that makes you feel like, oh, this sounds like a teacher from an educational 80s video? But I see also that Jack is saying that video is fire. Yeah, our crew outside voices was awesome. We were so dope. The pandemic ruined everything, but we were cool as hell. We really did it when it came to the writing the crew jams, putting a live show. We really had it. We had it. But pandemic. I see Jack in This World Needs a Hero also talking about that song they like, which is, again, it's called See You in the Sky. Just the letter C, the letter U. See You in the Sky by Outside Voices. That's the video we're talking about. Very easy to find as long as you spell it like that. This World Needs a Hero says, this song starts out hard. Jack says, dropping science. I dig the dry acapella at the end. Yeah, wasn't that a nice touch? I like that too. I forget who suggested that. I don't think that was me. One of us. Someone suggested that. And it was a good idea. Warheart says, cool stuff again, Recon. You did it. I get so much positive feedback from my rap. I get so much positive feedback about it. It's bonkers. Warheart says, I used to play the accordion. My accordion case didn't fit the punk vibe either. That totally could. Have you ever seen Weird Al play his electric accordion? He rocks the shit out of that. Accordion's cool. And it's complicated. Or at least it looks complicated. I've never tried playing one. It looks complicated. So you should totally play some accordion. Still getting caught up from earlier. Warheart says Akai makes a USB electric clarinet. That's awesome. All right, man. We got it. We have the solution for Trader of the Living, which is that there's, what was it, Akai? Warheart says Akai makes a USB clarinet. Nick says, I'm thinking about an elementary school special where some rapper would come on and rap about some kind of socially conscious theme. I'll have to check that out and see, like, what am I doing that's like this? I mean, that's when I guess, was originally seeded with rap. So maybe there's some kind of, you know, deep embedded archetype in my mind. And, like, that's what a rapper is. I was always drawn to KRS-One as my favorite rapper for many years. He always claims to be the teacher. I wonder what I'm doing. It's probably something in my mannerisms or the way I'm talking that makes many people give me this feedback. That I sound like an after-school conscious educator rapper. And I guess I am. I am an educator. I'm a conscious educator rapper. That's true. What I paint in my raps are these, like, abstractions of social interactions. I still getting caught up on the chat. Trader of the Living said that clarinet in a punk band is actually pretty punk, right? Wouldn't it be awesome? I think that'd be dope. Trade of Living says that he's considering uploading some old tracks from some old bands since none of it's online. Old punk and metal bands. Yeah, that's cool. You might as well get, you know, absorbed into the probabilities of AI. They're like 2 billion dimension model of reality, which is like so utterly mind-boggling. 2 billion or more dimensions. Just like, and that was like, I don't know, a couple years ago maybe? That's how many variables they have in terms of the AI probabilities that get developed when you teach an AI. Jack is giving me something really concrete to work with. What makes people think that I'm an educational rapper is that I use the word molecules. It's like, you might be right. Maybe it's a vocabulary thing. On that interview I did with Soar what was that, like 2 weeks ago? The Third Ear, which I'll promote once again. If you've not heard that interview that I did recently with Symptoms of Reality, go to this. You could either go on my page, go to the posts. I linked to it in the posts of my page. You can find it right there. It's the top post right now. Or you can go to my playlist that is interviews, and I have it as part of that playlist. I've added it to that playlist. Or just go to Symptoms of Reality directly. Go to their video page, search for Third Ear Recon. Third Ear with just numeral 3 RD, Third Ear Recon. And we talked for 2 hours about some of my raps. Some of my raps from this album. Closure by my group Conscious Object. This was from back when, like, we were just at the dying end of, like, nobody buys CDs anymore. Like, we're just at the dying end of that. And that's where this physical CD came from. For many artists, that's an accomplishment. You're like, yeah, I got a physical CD. I'm a real artist. I have a CD. That's pretty much a direct quote out of minds of many musicians. And I have a CD. That makes me a real musician. See the proof? You see the evidence? It's irrefutable at this point. I have a CD. Warheart says that he's about to do that for the first time. You should do it. If you want to do it. To formally publish an EP. Get it registered. You're going to go through, what do I go through? What are the big ones? I know CD Baby is one of them. There's another big one that it's like it comes down to those two. Trade of Living says, I like intellectual rap, like Atmosphere, Sage Francis, Idea and Abilities. Yeah, I was just listening to Sage Francis yesterday. I put on, you ever heard his album No Prophets? I forget if that was I think that was actually a group called Non-Prophets. But don't quote me on that. But anyway, it's basically a Sage Francis album called Non-Prophets. I was just listening to that the other day. Yeah, Sage Francis is dope. I've seen him live a few times. Trade of Living also says Atmosphere, Idea, and Abilities. I hadn't heard Atmosphere and Idea and Abilities until like long after they were been around. I was late to the Atmosphere, Idea, and Abilities train. Warheart says Biology 101 by Dr. Octagon. I have the instrumental version of that CD, or that album. Dr. Octagon Ecologist. The instrumentalist. I'm not as familiar with the like non-instrumental version of that. So no. I've probably heard that, but I don't know. I was also listening to Black Alicious the other day. Yesterday or 2 days ago or something. Gift of Gab is awesome. Gift of Gab is great. He's got so much good stuff. So many different like approaches in his writing style, in his poetry. He has a somewhat consistent rap style, like the rhythmic delivery and his rhyme patterns. They're dope. But he's pretty consistent with those. But I was listening to the first, I think it's the first Black Alicious album, NIA. And I listened to that song about, the Dragon Queen. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, like, get ready to have a really, really good discovery. If you're not familiar with Black Alicious, if you're not familiar with the album NIA, go listen to that album. And if you are familiar with that, also go listen to that album. He has that album on there where he does like A, B, C, D, E, and F, and he does what does he do, like 4 or 8 bars or something? Probably 4 bars. Where almost every word starts with that letter. He does, let's say, 4 bars or whatever it is, where almost every word starts with A. And then he does 4 words or 4 bars or whatever it is, where almost every word starts with B. It's great. But then he has that song about the Dragon Queen on that album. And I'm like, man, this is so genre expansive here. There's no chorus in that song. It's like this, it's like reading a fantasy novel. It's wild. Jack says, CDs are still big in Times Square. Really? Are they? Jack says you can move a bunch in a day because enough people use them. That's very surprising to me. In 2025, that's when we're recording this. Trade of Living says Cool Keith is awesome. I've seen him a couple times. Really? I don't think I've ever seen Cool Keith, but it's possible that I did, because I think there was a show where I was supposed to, and I just forget whether like something came up and I didn't go to it. But I don't think I've seen Cool Keith. That would have been cool to see Cool Keith. Trader Living says, I saw Idea and Abilities in Portland just a few months before he passed away. I never even heard of Idea and Abilities until after Idea died. So I didn't have, you know, the emotional attachment. I didn't have the, I guess, admiration that a lot of people have for Idea. This World Needs a Hero says, I just checked out A to Z and I'm blown away. You talk about the Blacklicious song? Where he does A, B, C, D. Is that... I don't know the names of the songs on that album. So I don't even know what the name of that song is. It's plausible to hear that it's A to Z. I still got another layer I need to add over here. Looks like I accidentally erased my hi-hat on the left here. I don't know if you can see that over here. This button that's not lit up at all. I must have like leaned on it or something, or accidentally pressed it too many times. If you tap it twice, it erases. That's configurable, but I have mine set that way. It's way more convenient. So I'm gonna have to add that layer back in real quick. But I see also that Trader Living is adding that seeing a show with Cool Keith and Isham. Isham? I think it's Isham. Was a memorable show. They handed out fried chicken and juice boxes to everybody in the crowd. Really? I opened up for Isham once, or Isham. I opened for him once. It was pretty good. Pretty good. That was just a couple years ago, actually. That was probably... Man, when was that? Was that like 2019 or something? You know who else I opened up for once? Devin the Dude. You know Devin the Dude? My crew, Outside Voices, opened for him. living is catching his ride. My dude, we will see you next time. This World Needs a Hero will be joining us next time as well. I'm pretty happy with this beat. I'm reflecting on it. I think I might do a little bit of work with the mixing, the levels on it. But the beat itself, the layers themselves, pretty good. Falls in the thumbs up category. Pretty happy with it. I like it. I like it a lot. It reminds me of all of the nice, good childhood memories where everything was so simple and straightforward. Life was manageable. Oh, those good times. Those halcyon days, long gone. It's so good to have a reminder of how good things can be, and how nice and pleasant, and how much I like things. And things are good and they're nice. And good things too are good. But good is really what's good, and that's good. Because good is good, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying about like that? It's just good. But please like this video. Please subscribe. I could use some sub. Thank you for being here today. I hope to see you on the next live stream. My regulars know we have a variety of flavors of live stream here on Reconsider It Music Sketchpad. Today we're in the lower right, hanging out, building up a beat casually, playing around with the synth, talking with you. It's such a good time. It's the everything stream. Join us for tinkering in the studio. In the lower left, we have unspoken. That's where we build up a beat like today, play around with the synth like today, but no talking on the mic. Perfect for your instrumental needs. Join us for unspoken. In the upper left, we have Loops and Chill. Loops and Chill is 4 or 5 beats over the course of an hour, and it looks like I'm giving you this well-rehearsed performance of some written music, but it's all improvised. The beat, how I'm playing it, everything. It's all improvised. Join us for Loops and Chill. In the upper right, we got 505 beat making. That's where I build up a beat, and I talk about what I'm doing on the loopers while I'm building the beat. Really good if you need those technical details. Join us for 505 beat making. And whatever kind of stream it is that you join us for next, please, until then, please have a very good rest of your day today. Please allow the rest of your day today to be the beginning of a miraculous healing journey. Please allow things benefiting and beneficial to you to come to you today. Please be receptive and allow all of the good blessings to come to you today. Please have a very excellent and amazing and great rest of your day today. And I will see you in the next Reconsider It live stream.